Well, guess what time it is? Nobody's looking at me. It's time to cook again. It's been over a month now, and I do like to cook in quantity, so that I don't have to cook for another month. I don't, even though I do enjoy cooking the steaks and getting things ready to go for the next month, it's nice not to have to cook all the time. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to cook. I'm going to maybe go through a few things carnivore related. And I know I've had these videos before, but I always kind of enjoy just cooking outside, kind of sharing how I go through my routine. This is just part of my routine, of course, but it's a fun routine. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll be talking about a few things. I wanted to also mention that I have Dave Mack. He'll be my guest coming up here in about a little over a week, July 7th. July 7th at 5 o'clock Pacific time. And so I'm very excited to I'm kind of nervous too, excited and nervous to have him on my channel. He's been interviewing people for years, it seems like, and he's probably got a record as far as how many interviews he's done with people. He's a very nice man, and makes you feel comfortable when he interviews you. You kind of feel like you're just talking to a friend. Comes across as very humble. I think he's a humble man, and just wants to help people, and that's what his whole YouTube channel is about. So anyway, enough of that. Get busy here and get some cooking done. I'll maybe explain a few things that I do, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. All right, so what happened here is my little DJI microphone there, and the receiver was not hooked up. This receiver was actually attached to my phone, but it wasn't, I guess, pushed in far enough, so it wasn't making a connection. And so, obviously, I can't just have terrible quality audio in the video. So I decided to go ahead and just talk over this video. Right now I'm just explaining what I'm doing. I got I got the meat all picked out here, ready to go, and I'm ready to cook. I'm trying to explain a few things about what I'm going to do. I got to clean the griddle, get that prepared. I got to take the ghee. I'm going to use that to cook with, as I usually do. And so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, and I'll just explain a few things here. Sorry about the not hearing the video. Looks like right now it's part of the cleaning process. So here we go with the fast speed, and you can just see what I'm doing here. I'm going to test this I got to test this voice over right now anyway, so here we go. A lot of this video was going to be sped up anyway, me cleaning and doing all the mundane things that need to be done in preparation. So I'm explaining about what I'm going to do here, cleaning off the griddle. And I had some notes prepared that I was reading off as I was cooking. I thought that would be a good idea, just to explain a few things about the carnivore way of eating. I'm going to go ahead and read those notes here as well. I wish I could work that fast anyway. It's nice to watch myself do all that work and get it done quickly. Yeah, I'll soon be cooking the steaks and getting them ready to go, and then that won't take that long. And after the steaks, of course, then I have the patties. I have the Kirkland beef patties that are grass-fed, which are very, very good. I mean, I love them because they're easy to cook, and they also taste very nice. I put a little salt on them. I just had a couple, actually. Put salt and cheese on them, and it was very tasty. You get so used to this carnivore way of eating. It's the simplicity that I really like. I cook all this stuff all at once, and it'll last me close to a month. Those are pretty good sized steaks. And then, of course, the patties I have as well. Right now I'm showing the ghee. Of course, I always have to brag about that ghee. It's from Costco as well. And it's relatively inexpensive when you think about ghee. Ghee is normally kind of expensive, so it comes in a nice big jar. So, yeah, I can't help but eat some of it too. It's pretty good stuff. Um, but so why carnivore often eat less? I'm going to go ahead with some of this stuff. Um, as you're watching this, I hope this is not completely destroyed because of the poor sound that came out of it. You know, you work and you think this is going to be really cool, you know, and then you put it up on the computer and you realize that, man, this is not good. And all that time. So I didn't want to just throw this video away. I wanted to at least show it. And I was excited, as you saw at the beginning of this video, about Dave Mack being on my show. He's going to come on July 7th, which is not too far away, a little over a week. I just want to emphasize that because I think that's going to be a nice show. Anybody who knows Dave Mack knows that he's been interviewing so many people. He's got a lot of knowledge, so it's going to be an interesting interview. But as far as my notes go here, have you ever noticed many people on carnivore diet naturally begin eating fewer meals? And that's not because they, not because they're not trying to eat fewer meals, because they're simply not hungry. And that's very different from dieting. Why does this happen? Well, protein is the most satiating food. Your body has a strong appetite for protein. Once you've eaten enough, your brain receives signals that you've had enough. Many people stop eating naturally. You know, you're just not hungry. Fat digests more slowly. You know, fat stays in your stomach longer. And that means longer lasting energy, fewer hunger pangs, less snacking. So many carnivores, you know, they go 5 or 8 hours without even thinking about food. Blood sugar stays more stable. And when meals are mostly meat and fat, blood sugar tends to be steadier. Instead of riding a roller coaster, people often describe a smoother, more even feeling of energy. So, point number 4, less food obsession. One thing many carnivores report, they spend less time thinking about food, no constant cravings, no searching for snacks, no feeling that they need a dessert. You know, your sugar addiction seems to just dissipate. And I'm talking for myself, but I've heard that a lot of carnivores have the same deal with the sugar. That freedom surprises a lot of people, and it is actually freedom. It's freedom from always having to have something sweet, a dessert, always having hunger, you know, having to get a snack. So does this mean everybody should eat one meal a day? Well, you know, I personally switch back and forth. Sometimes I'm just not hungry, so I might only have one meal. But then I might have a little snack right before bed, because what happens if you're hungry when you go to bed? That could be bad, because then you can't sleep very well. So I try to eat before 5 o'clock, and I sometimes have 2 meals a day. You know, and some people have 3 meals a day. You know, it's up to you. You know how you feel. Usually, when you're on this kind of diet, your body kind of tells you what you need. The goal isn't eating less on this diet. The goal is eating until you're comfortably satisfied. And then eating again when you're truly hungry. And so a word of caution here, as it brings out here, don't force fasting. What does that mean by don't force fasting? Well, especially if you're new to carnivore, you don't want to fast. It's not that type of a diet, you know, or trying to build muscle. Don't try to build muscle right away, or recovering from illness. If you're recovering from illness, what this really is talking about is don't fast if you're new on carnivore, or if you're trying to build muscle, or if you're recovering from illness, or if you eat when you're genuinely hungry. Eat when you're genuinely hungry. So it's just to say, I think I pretty much destroyed that little outline right there. But the point is this is not a fasting type of a diet. You can fast, but not if those things that I just read off are happening. So the next point. So my experience is, for example, I think I mentioned it. I eat one, sometimes two meals a day. Never really three. Sometimes I might eat three, but like I say, you just listen to your body. Whether you snack less or snack, you naturally snack less actually, and so people enjoy hearing experiences from different carnivores because they can kind of get an idea of what it's going to be like when if they try this particular way of eating. Um, so it's one of the most surprising things about being a carnivore isn't what you eat, it's what you stop thinking about. When your body is truly nourished, food becomes fuel and not an obsession. So, so these are the things that I had a few notes, to read, and you notice in there I'm looking at the I've got two cameras set up in this video here, and so it's interesting. I was going to try to have one camera, as you can see at the far end there. That's my little DJI Action 6, and I was going to use that for B-roll, but there's no real sense in doing it now. But that was recording, and then I was using my camera to record what you see. And like I said, I just didn't have the receiver plugged in all the way in my camera, so I'm learning these things as I go. So here we go. Here we go with the Kirkland hamburgers. There. That's I love cooking these because they're just so easy. You just take one at a time. You got to kind of pry them loose sometimes because those are frozen, but they cook really really fast even when they're frozen. They're so thin. They thaw out really fast, and so I'm adjusting the heat right there. It was a really good day. As you can see, the wind is blowing a little bit, so it's keeping me cool. It was a sunny day in Temecula, so it was very very enjoyable outside, and just another wonderful day of cooking. But I won't do this for about another month or so, because I'll have enough cooked. And I think what I did was I explained how I was going to store it. I just put it all in the refrigerator once it's cooked, and I just take it out and heat it up in the microwave each each day. But yeah, so I'm sitting here, I'm watching this right now, thinking, man, it sure would have been nice. Sure would have been nice to have that voice hooked up. I thought I was talking so cool, man. I had everything set up, and didn't work out. But those things happen, and so I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking. I'll just finish this up with a really fast, super fast video, and then maybe a little music to tie it to tie it in, and make it something anyway. But yeah, so everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, whether it's a morning or evening, and I will make another video soon. Just want to let you know that this one didn't quite work out, but if you got this far, just you might go ahead and like it, even though it wasn't it wasn't my best. But if you could like it and subscribe, if you're not subscribed, that would be awesome. But I'm going to go ahead and quit talking now, and I hope to make another video. See you soon, or talk to you soon. Bye bye.